Hi there and welcome to Go Planet Earth's tutorial library. In this tutorial, we will be showing you how to make autumn roll-up soaps. These are layered soaps with punched out shapes. We're using circle shapes for this project, but any punched shape will work. Are you ready to get creative? Okay, then let's get started. For this project, you will need 6 to 7 ounces of clear soap base colored with neon orange, 6 to 7 clear ounce soap base colored with black oxide. Fragrance oil, we suggest 1 teaspoon per 7 ounces. Assorted circle cutters, waxed freezer paper available at any grocery store, a 16-ounce glass measuring cup. It's handy if you can have 2 on hand. Spoons to stir, a microwave, sharp kitchen knife, a cutting board, and a scale for measuring the soap. This project requires a paper soap trough. To make the trough, cut waxed freezer paper to measure 10 1/4 by 12 inches in length. With the wax side facing you, fold the edges as shown. The bottom of the finished trough should measure around 8 1/4 by 9 3/4 inches. Use the edge of scissors or a standard table knife to crease the folded edges. Now, pull the folded edges to form a trough for the soap. Crease the corners of the paper trough to secure against any leakage. You may even want to tape the corners, but personally I've not found that to be necessary if you properly crease the corners. Weigh out 6 to 7 ounces of clear soap base on the scale. Cube the soap and then place it in a glass measuring cup. Cubing the soap will speed up the amount of time it takes to melt the soap in the microwave. It also promotes even melting within the soap base. Once the soap is melted, add a dollop of neon orange color and 1 teaspoon of fragrance oil. Mix well and pour slowly into the paper trough. You will want to keep the thickness of this pour to 1/4 inches. If you make the layers too thick, there will be problems rolling the soap into the log shape. Allow the orange layer to set up for approximately 8 minutes. You want the layer to be firm enough to use the circle cutters. If you are trying to use the cutters too soon, you're going to have problems removing the cutouts from this orange soap layer. Using the circle cutters, make random cutouts throughout the orange soap. I used a handy recessed smoothing tool that is available from Go Planet Earth. It helped to lift the cutouts from the soap layer. As you remove the circle cutouts, set them aside. You can use the smaller circle cutters to make new cutouts that can then be reinserted into the orange soap layer. Now that all the cutouts are made and the small circle inserts are in place, it's time to pour the next soap layer. This layer will fill in the cutout areas. To do this, melt another 6 to 7 ounces of clear soap base and color with black oxide liquid gel color. Add any desired fragrance. Now this is where you will need to be very careful. You do not want to pour this next layer of soap too hot. If you do, it will distort your cutout areas and melt into the orange soap layer. If you can't safely and comfortably dip your pinky finger into the melted soap, then it's too hot to pour. When you're ready to pour, first spray a liberal amount of rubbing alcohol over the surface of the orange soap layer. Don't worry, the smell will dissipate. Next, slowly, and I emphasize slowly, pour the black soap over the orange soap. Spritz this final black layer with rubbing alcohol to remove any surface air bubbles created while pouring. Let the soap layer set up for 8 to 10 minutes. How long it takes to set up will really depend on your pouring temperature as well as the type of soap base being used. I personally like to use the FLX soap base from GoPlanetEarth.com when making any type of soap rolls or soap logs. This soap base takes longer to set up, which allows for more flexibility and pliability when making rolled soaps. Once the soap is set, fold back the edges of the paper trough and peel the wax paper from the soap. You will note that the once bright orange colored soap layer now appears more of a pumpkin autumn orange color. This is due to the black layer that was poured behind the orange layer. The black color has muted the hue of the orange. I like to trim all the edges of the soap slab so that they're nice and even before I roll it into a log. The soap slab needs to be somewhat soft when you roll it. If you let the soap slab set too long, you're going to have problems rolling and the soap will crack as you roll. Be gentle but firm when rolling into the log. Let the soap log set for 10 to 15 minutes before slicing. I cut my log into 3-inch long slices, which yielded 3 soaps, each weighing approximately 3 to 3.5 ounces. There are countless color and cutout options for this type of soap. Red and green for Christmas, red and pink for Valentine's Day, or green and white for St. Patrick's Day. So get busy, get creative, and have fun while you're doing it.